Hey guys, it's Greg. In this video I would like to show you the prototype of Sword and Sorcery for Teburu System, so it's called Teburu Dungeon, I think. So this is an implementation of Sword and Sorcery for this Teburu System, which is this interactive mat with dice that are tracked by an app. So basically everything that comes to rules and tracking stats and well, everything is in the app, and I am obsessed with this idea, especially when it comes to the gigantic games as Sword and Sorcery. We had this, not old school, regular edition of this game, tabletop version of this game without the wonder of new technologies, and the game is amazing, but I had a problem with setting it up every single time, so the game was on a shelf of shame, and I'm super excited that we are going to have this game in a version of Teburu. I wished that in someday we would have all the biggest story-driven games using Teburu system, because I think it's a way to overcome this, in the end, quite big barrier of setting up and tearing up and reading those 60 pages of rule books for every single game. So if you are interested in Sword and Sorcery in more advanced version, just check out the rest of this video. As you can see, I have my Teburu mat on the table. So the Sword and Sorcery and Teburu edition. Now let's start with launching the app. So I'm clicking start, and this is a prototype, this is a demo kit. So this app is not developed completely. There's a lot of things that are not working properly. So I'm going to use this setup where we have a single device. I'm going to use multiple devices. Now, we are right now connecting to our Teburu, so it's connected, great. Now I need to pair dice, and let's check if they are going to pair, or maybe I have to move them a little bit. So on this left upper side we have this unit that is used to charge dice and also activate your miniatures that are with this RFID system that is over here in this additional layer. So okay, one dice is working, right, and so let's use only this one die. I think this one die is connected, right. As I said, this is prototype, so not everything is working properly. Over here we have some information that it's charging, that we have an information about battery, and also think that means that I can upgrade the software of the die, but I'm not going to do it. So this is it. Now I'm going to use local game, so I'm playing only by myself. Now we can start our previous games, or we can start a new one. I'm going to start a new one to show you how the game works and how it flows. So first of all, it tells us to put our first map tile. So this is map tile 1A, and those spots over here, those represent places where you have to put your miniature with RFID tracker, or I think it's a tracker. So you need to put your miniature over here to mark that this specific miniature is on this location. So not whole tile is working like that, only this specific spot. And it's marked because on this mat we also have sensors in specific places, and when we are going to put those tiles on specific parts of the mat, that means that this one specific spot should be more or less close to this sensor. Thanks to that, the mat and the app knows where our miniature is standing. So those spots are very important, and I am going to put it accordingly to what we have on an app. So the first board is placed over here, then I should put this one. So I think it's a placeholder, because it's weird that we have holes in here. But this thing is also specific, because in the middle over here we have also a sensor. It's actually magnetized, and so this smart tile is like a spot that you need to uncover to unfold another part of the story. And as you can see, when I've put this this tile with question mark, we have information that it's placed correctly. We have this green tick, and I can click ready. So I'm going to do this. And now I have to put my 4 miniatures, my 4 heroes on this spot over here. And we have green and blue goblins. So those regular, typical miniatures that we know from Sword and Sorcery, this tabletop game, old school tabletop, well, regular tabletop game without the apps. And we have our token of, it was an altar, I think. I think that marked the spot where we could respawn when we were dead. I mean, in this tabletop original game. Now we have some flavor text, and it's actually voice-overed.
It's gone! Gone! Last night, someone sneaked into our cathedral and stole Oltulrock's orb. It's not only a valuable artifact.
And in here we have some information about our team, the crowns, soul points and soul charges. As you can see, everything that I am clicking, it unfolds this additional screen, and you can find all the information necessary to understand what is it going to do and what's tracked. Now, time phase, 6 rounds remain, so I have 6 rounds to finish this scenario. I'm not going to play all of them, but I just want to give you a glimpse of how this game works. So in here we have information about our 4 characters. If you would play with other players, or you maybe would use your mobile phones as your controllers, those characters would be assigned to specific players, and just part of them would be available to you. Well, I'm using only one device, so all of them are active on this one specific device. So the more devices you're using, the more players can control their own specific characters or character. Now choose the next character. So I need to choose which of my heroes is going to activate. So maybe let's start with this tank. I don't know. I'm going to hold this button, and now this is the screen of a player, of this character, with all the information that you can do and all your stats. So we have first level, those hexagons on the bottom, let's say, those are the spots where we are going to track all the information about our heroes. I mean the stats, positive or negatives. We have health bar, and we have all the actions that we can perform with all the information that are necessary. So if we have this symbol over in the middle, like this aim or something like that, we also have information how many dice we are going to roll, and this is this information in the middle. So 1 die with the shield, or 2 dice with a sword. We also have an information on what kind of action this specific card, let's say, is going to use, because we have some cards with this fist and some cards with this this symbol of 3 rectangles. I don't know how to call it. Maybe I can, yeah. Action activity and combat activity. All right, so we have this is action activity symbol. So we can perform 1 action activity, we can perform 1 combat activity, and we have 3 movement points that I can spend to move around the board. Also, we have items that we are carrying right now. So we have our sword that rolls something, and thanks to the sword I can perform those actions. I have this shield, so that's why those cards are in my pool. And we have chainmail. The chainmail gives me 1 armor, and also I'm going to roll a die, and this die can also upgrade how many attacks I can protect myself from how many attacks. And in here we have some powers. Everything over here is empty because this is a beginning of the game. So I think I am just going to start and move my character over here. And as you can see, already something changed on my screen, because I can use taunt right now, and I would taunt those enemies, but I don't think I'm going to do it right now. I think I would like to, all enemies in area receives the blind status. But what's the range of this attack? It's the 0? I think it's 0, so it's pointless to use it. But what we have here, once per round perform an extra movement. I don't think I want to do this. So I think I'm just going to move one step more to this location, can only move to an adjacent. Okay, of course, I am standing in here, and I think I am going to use this sword action. And maybe let's use this shield bash. So in here we have all the informations what this skill is going to do. So this activation action, it's going to have a cooldown of 3, and depending on the results on the dice, some different things that can happen. So I'm going to use it. Now I need to select which of the goblins I'm going to attack. So let's just choose the blue one. And now this is the moment when I have to shake my die and roll it. So I am just shaking it. And rolling it. So it already tracks my results. That was my result, and it is automatically calculated by an app. So everything is happening automatically. So this counting part of the game is out of your head. You can focus on a game in general. So now let's go use the sword. And I am going to again, this time I'm going to attack the green one, and I'm rolling my dice, so I'm shaking it, I'm rolling it. Well, that's sad because I didn't get any results, but I'm going to throw another die. And now, thanks to this result that was automatically calculated, I can choose one of the bonuses that this sword is granting me, depending on the results on the die. So I've got this symbol. Thanks to that, I am going to, I can attack extra target, but well, let's see what's going to happen, because I'm going to deal 1 damage, and the green goblin also rolled the die, and this die gave him or it 1 defense, so I'm doing nothing. So unfortunately my attack was quite disappointing when it comes to my original target, but thankfully I could deal 1 damage to the blue one. So this is my all attack, and in here we have a log what happened. I've used all my actions, so this is the end of my turn. So I'm just clicking this button, and something else happens. So the blue enemies are going to attack me and use this pierce. So everything again happens automatically, and now this is my opportunity to roll my 2 dice, and let's see what is going to happen. Well, that's not what I expected. Fortunately, if I'm rolling it too far away, it's not working all the time. Yeah, so I've got 1 shield and he was attacking with 1, so I've blocked his attack. Now, let's go to another character. So I think I would like to activate this shake, because I want to give you the context of this question mark tile, and now I would like to move. So I am moving by 1. Then I am going to move this guy. I am going to move her again by 1. So another movement is subtracted from her pool, and now I would like to move to this question mark location, and I have to pick it up. No, damn, I cannot do it. So I need to kill them, unfortunately. So let's try to kill them. Let's go with become hidden, maybe. So let's become hidden. My hero is hidden, so that's why we have this symbol over here that she's hidden, and I have some boosts, and thanks to that I can use the sneak attack I'm going to use with focus, so another additional damage, and maybe I will attack the green one, so green one is going to be confirmed, and now I'm rolling my dice depending on... Okay. That's not what I was counting on, but... Yes, so those are my results. I've got 2 bolts, let's say, and this symbol, I don't know, I don't remember the name for this symbol, Sword and Sorcery symbol, but I've got 2 bolts, so I can spend them on different actions. So I'm going to use one to get 1 extra damage, and maybe let's go with this lethal. Let's see what's going to happen. So as you can see, everything was calculated by an app. Now I have to remove this green guy that I killed, him, and the token of money is going to be spawned on this location accordingly to the map that we have on the top. So update the board, and this is the end of the turn of Shay or whatever. And now we have this this blue troll that is going to activate or goblin, and he is again doing something. I need to shake my dice and see what's going to happen. Great, so I've got 1 armor to protect myself from the attack. And unfortunately for him, that was enough to protect myself from the attack. So this is the end of this activation, and now I'm going to choose another character. So I think I'm going to go with Mage. And she is going to, first of all, move over here. Then I think she will... Maybe distraction illusion. So use this distraction illusion. And now this how it works. So I need to target somebody, and it's not explained in here because, well, it's prototype. But right now I need to mark in which location this this skill that I am using is going to be performed. So we have only 1 location with enemy. So I need to activate this specific location. So I'm picking my mage, and I need to mark this location that she is attacking this specific slot, and then I need to put her back on her original spot. So thanks to that, this is a targeting phase, and that means that my enemy is targeted. So I mean this location is targeted, and in this location there is only this 1 blue gremlin. So I am using it, and this damage reduction and was cast on him. And now I think I'm going to just go with ice shards. So use this ice shards, and again I need to target the location. So I'm targeting this location and this specific enemy, and I am going to roll my 2 dice. So as you can see, I already have 2 successes. So I'm going to inflict 2 damage, and now depending on the results on the die, I am going to have more or less attacks. So, thanks to those rolls, I've got 3 damage. I'm attacking this blue gremlin, and well, it is dead. So I can take it from the board. And as you can see, it dropped 10 gold. The party received 1 soul point. I need to update my board. And well, this is it. I don't have any more actions. So I am going to activate my last hero. So this Torgal, I am going to activate him, and I am going to move to this last location that is available. And now I am going to turn on the music, I mean the sounds. Because of the money that was laying there after this monster that I've killed, he automatically picked this gold, so 15 money for me. Update the board, and finally I'm going to this last location. I am taking it.
The chapel is abandoned and in disrepair, covered in dust and cobwebs. From your position, you cannot yet see the entirety of the room, but you freeze immediately when you hear the sounds of a hushed conversation coming from inside. You wait a moment, listening intently, but there is no reaction from the occupants of the room. It seems that whoever is talking isn't yet aware of your presence.
And now the game instructs me to do another thing. So I need to put another board on Teburu mat. So it's going to be like over here. And this intelligent tile should be put over here. So it's ready. And let's move it. Yep. And it knows that this intelligent tile is laying on the right spot, so I am ready to continue. Now, we have also those regular tokens of different spots that you can explore, so in here we have things to explore, and okay. And now I can enter this location, so maybe I am going to move over here.
You peek inside the room, and your attention is immediately captured by the two leather-clad men camping in the far corner. They're sitting next to their haversacks and are deep in conversation. You also notice a small altar in the other corner. Despite the thick layer of dust accumulated over it, it still appears to possess a sense of dignity. You are about to take your first step inside when...
And now let's continue. I need to roll a die and get this specific result, and something is going to happen. So I'm going to roll it. And there is a success. Oh, that's nice.
A thin wire placed just in front of the door, connected to a small metallic bell. You carefully step over it and shoot a glance at your companions, alerting them of the danger. The two men are still completely unaware. You have the element of surprise.
Two raiders in this room are surprised and receive the stunned status. So I should now move this altar over here, and I should spawn this blue and green riders, those again miniatures from the original game, and I have information that the blue should be over here and the green should be over here. So basically they're on the same location, I think. And now I still can perform actions because I have still this combat activity and action activity. So I have still two. Once per round, perform an extra movement. So I am going to use it. And my dwarf got an this is going to... Oh yeah. Oh. And can I move over here? No, it's too far away. So maybe here. And well, that's a bummer. I cannot do anything. So this is the end of my activation. Activate all enemies, but accordingly to the rules, they've been stunned, so they're not going to activate.
It's a baritone, gravelly voice, pronouncing words that are indecipherable, but undoubtedly bear great arcane power. The ritual has just begun. Make haste.
And we have still 5 rounds. So and that's interesting. Okay, so I'm ready, and I would like to start with my dwarf. I wonder if I can uncover this question mark right now. So I'm moving back over here.
Modest dimensions, made of marble and decorated with precious metals. Decades of dust have accumulated, but they do not diminish its dignity and sense of importance in the slightest. Beneath the thick layer of dust and cobwebs, you can see some precious items, probably offers left many years ago by the faithful. A vial full of colored liquid, a ring, and handfuls of shiny coins. This altar is dedicated to Aneres, your benevolent deity. Despite the situation, you still perceive the divine presence.
And continue. I have 2 options. This is still a holy place and deserves our respect. Leave the altar undisturbed and move away, or I can ransack it. So I am respectful. I am not going to do anything with that. This choice will have consequences. And as you can see, because of this altar is on the same spot location that I am, I have this new action that I can perform, and that's altar. But I'm not going to use this because I am interested that, can I open it?
The huge room has been completely ransacked. Pews have been broken, and the remains have been amassed in a disorderly pile in the center of the room, impeding passage. Mysterious symbols have been drawn on the floor, delineating horrendous geometries brimming with arcane power. In the corner, a couple of gremlins sway rhythmically, lost in a trance. The air is busy with energy, and the mysterious voice speaking the words of the ritual seems to be very close, but is still hidden in darkness.
And again, they are going to be stunned, but I just want to add, oh my god, I just want to add another board, so just to give you a glimpse of how this is going to unfold. And I have 2 more goblins to put, so it's blue and green, right? So the blue is over here, I think, and the green should be over here. And update the board. There should be also a token over here, and we have this like placeholder. I don't know. I think it's just to use to measure the distance between the tiles, so those sensors are working correctly. Or maybe it looks better, I don't know. And so I am adding those 2 tiles. There's also this token in the middle. And I can do something more, but I think I am going to move over here. And I cannot perform search, unfortunately, because I have enemies in here, but I can try to do Divine Smite, so I'm going to try and do it. Let's go with the green one. And I'm rolling 3 dice. Unfortunately, not the result I would like to have. And finally... Alright, so thanks to this, I have so many options. Heroes in the area receives, I am going to use this one. Thanks to that, I've got 2 additional damage. And well, no more options for me. Continue. Let's see how the enemy is going to roll the dice. Obviously 1 shield. They always get 1 shield, but well, maybe this is a prototype, so that's why. And I couldn't kill him. 1 health left. And this is the end of activation of my dwarf. So I'm going to click the button. The green is still stunned, and those goblins are also stunned because of this, and they are too occupied with their ritual. So this is how this game works, and I really don't want to play all the whole scenario because it could be 1 hour. So I just wanted to give you a glimpse of how it works and how amazing this element of narrative element is incorporated in this game. Thanks to the app, thanks to this mechanic that you can enter a specific location and an app can automatically launch some kind of event, especially this also with narrator. My biggest problem with dungeon crawlers and story-driven games are those books that you need to constantly rummage, and you need to search specific paragraph to read something. And well, if you are English-speaking nation, it's easier for you, but if you are not, we have to use this not very great English, or wait for our local edition if there is going to be one, because it's not so very common. So having this narrator that reads everything, this is an amazing game changer for us. So I am super excited about this game. I am super happy that Sword Sorcery is going to be on this Teburu mat, because we also have had Sword Sorcery, but the game was so heavy. I mean, with the number of components and the tiles and the boxes and all of this, it was very difficult for us to put it back on the table. So with this solution of an app and this interactive mats, this can be amazing game changer for this title. So this is it. If you like Sword and Sorcery and if you are interested in this Teburu system, just check out the description below, and thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next one.